really help you to tap into the whole concept of automating your income, automating your cash flow, and automating your life so that you have complete, total freedom. So what we're going to do here is we're going to cover a number of concepts. We're going to cover a number of ideas tonight. And what I want to do first is I want to just roll back the clock a little bit. I want to tell you a little bit about my background, how I got started on this path that I'm on right now. And then we're going to have a chance to hear from a few of my students that have applied these strategies. They've implemented these techniques into their own personal lives to just give you an idea of what is possible. So once again, my name is Darren Little. I'm also known online as the MLM Superhero. And what we're going to talk about tonight is how do you build a business while actually having a life? And one of the biggest challenges right now, I would think, in the industry is that there's a lot of people out there that work full-time jobs. They have families. They got pickups and drop-offs and ballets and karate class and everything else. And they just simply don't have time. They want extra cash flow, but they just simply do not have time to run a business. What I'm going to show you how to do tonight, if you have a budget, is to be able to leverage your budget and leverage the power of the internet so that you can eventually just walk away from your job and live a total life of freedom. Now, I always say, have no fear, the MLM superhero is here, because what I like to do is to make things super simple. Keep it super simple is what I was always taught in marketing and advertising, and that's really where I started. 25 years ago in the marketing and advertising industry, I ended up rolling out 30 different products and services into the marketplace. I became a self-made millionaire at the age of 35, then went on to make multiple millions, and now I show people the exact blueprint. And here's what I'm going to tell you guys. It's 95% mindset. Now, if you stick around to the end of this presentation tonight, you're going to end up with a $297 free bonus just for showing up. I believe that, 80% of success is just about showing up, guys. And if I look at my track record with all of my students, the students that actually just show up to get the millionaire mentoring, to get the mindset coaching, to tap into their personal power, to tap into their greatness, those are the people that start cranking out $3,000 days. And you're going to be able to hear from a couple of those people tonight. Now, what I'm going to tell you guys is that whatever you believe, okay, whatever you believe to be true is what will be true for you in your business. Okay, 95% of business is all in your head. Okay, it's all in your head. So you've got to be able to learn these three important things. Okay? And I would encourage you to get a pen and paper and to be taking some notes right now because there's going to be a lot of value that I give you on this call tonight. So the three things that you've got to be able to master in order to get yourself into a freedom lifestyle where you don't have to ever worry about money ever again for the rest of your life. Three simple things. You've got to master your thoughts, you've got to master your words, and you've got to master your emotions. Now, if you learn how to do this and you tap into our millionaire mentoring, you will master your bank account. That I can guarantee you. If you just show up and you go through this training and you apply these strategies, you can be free in 30 to 90 days if you take massive action and if you believe it to be true for you. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you before we get really started into some of this content is that if you look at the industry in general of direct sales, of network marketing, of the MLM industry in general, it's important for you to know the stats because 0.1% of the entire market earns more than $400 a month. Now, guys, the number is quite shocking, quite honestly, because if you think about how many people are in the industry, only 0.1% earn more than $400 a month. Now, you can either believe those stats to be true, or you can believe that there's actually a bubble that exists, that you can actually create in your reality where anything is possible, guys. anything is possible. Okay, so what do I mean by that? Well, here's a perfect example from one of my students, Mark Clyott, who's an attorney. He's never done a business like this ever. He started in Millionaire Mentoring. His business had reached a flatline point. Businesses go through peaks and valleys. His business had reached a flat line. He started in Millionaire Mentoring. Within 1 week, he got $50,000 in cash deposits in his law firm. He signed $250,000 in contingency contracts. And his second month working with me, he made $20,000 online. That is what's possible, guys. So obviously he wasn't in the 0.1%, right? So just keep that in mind as we're going through some of this information. Okay, so let's do a test now and see how this worked. So what would I do to stop the call? Vic?
Oh yeah. You would hit the *9 key.
To stop conference recording, press 1. To return to the conference, press *. Your conference recording has stopped.
Okay. So basically now we've stopped the recording. And then what we now do is we're still live on my recording, and I'm going to stop the recording over here.